Fun isn't something once considered when ruining your economy, but this this puts a smile on my face. What is going on, my peoples? Welcome back to the channel, and today I am extremely excited because Hot Toys has decided to release the preview for Thanos himself, and here you guys have it in front of you, and it looks freaking amazing. I was talking about this figure a few times ago. My only concern, I knew that Hot Toys was gonna nail the gauntlet and the clothing and all that. I know those are the questions, that was gonna be perfect. But his face, also I knew that his face was gonna be good. But I was concerned with his expression, you know, because Hot Toys has been failing at that here and there. And I was afraid he was going to have this dead look like the one that he has on the Guardians of the Galaxy, sitting on the throne, that he's just like empty, looking at nothing. And I am happy here to tell you guys that this is not the case. He looks amazing. I love the expression on his face. Even though he's serious, he doesn't have like a big expression. This mean face, this frowning, I don't know, he's annoying, he's like, he's looking into the distance, he's looking, and he's in disapproval of whatever he sees in front of him. Like, apparently there's too many human beings. He wants to chop half of the human race so we can be perfectly balanced in his image, because he's a mad titan, that's what he is. So he wants to kill half of us. So that's what he's looking at. He's just in disapproval of whatever. But this head sculpt, his Hot Toys have nailed it, and I am extremely happy they have done so, because I was really looking forward to this figure, and they have not disappointed me. And from every angle you look at him, he just looks menacing with all these scars that he has on his face and his chin. They have been able to replicate. You can even see Josh Brolin in there somewhere, and the eyes, they look like very human-like and very alive. It's just, I'm blown away by this. Like, every Hot Toys head sculpt is just a masterpiece, and this one is no more and no less than any other. But it's, I'm so happy with it. It is just freaking good. And there you have it from looking straightforward, and it's pretty nice. I am super excited about this figure. And the thing that everybody's looking for the most is the gauntlet. And as you can see here, he comes with this gauntlet, and it has all the gems in it. This is gonna be movie accurate. Who knows and who cares? Because I certainly don't want a gauntlet that has like 2 or 3 gems, just because in the movie he doesn't get all the gems. Is he gonna get all the gems in the movie? Who knows? We have to see the movie. But if that would be the case, that he doesn't get all the gems in this movie because he's gonna get the other gems on the next movie, come on, who wants a gauntlet with 2 gems just because it's movie accurate? Movie accurate, certainly. I don't. I want a full gauntlet, and they have given us that, and I'm super happy about it. It lights up. Every finger is articulated, and it just looks incredible. The weathering and the shine on the gems, it looks really nice. There are LEDs, and they turn on, and I cannot wait to have them lit up by sub-reactor. Those are my plans. So, and this really caught me by surprise. They have included another closed fist. You know, the fist that he uses very often, to be honest. This is exactly the same gauntlet, but a different mold. This is a secondary gauntlet that he has. It comes with an entire arm, by the way. We're gonna see that in a second here. But this one is a perfect fist, and to pose him with the clenched arm, clenched fist, and closed arm, so you can replace this pose that he has very often on the trailers, and that we're probably gonna see in the movie as well. And there you guys have it. This is the arm. As you can see here, this is a regular arm. It's extended with the bicep over here, and this bicep is molded like this. When I saw this, I was like, no way that you're gonna be able to flex this arm and it's gonna look like that. I can't believe they have managed to do that. But no, after that I realized this was just a separate molded arm, that it just comes like that. And I thank you, Hot Toys. I think that is a brilliant idea, and I am really thankful for that inclusion that you have made. I thought this figure is gonna be like bare bones. I thought it was gonna come with zero, like 2 hands, and that's about it. But I see they're putting a little effort and to give us something else, and I'm really happy about that. They're trying to do something here, and in my opinion, it didn't work out. The guys that work at Hot Toys posing their figures, they're really good. They do this every day, and the masters are doing this. And as you can see here, he's gonna break his fist. If Captain America pulls out one of his shields and he stops him, he's gonna break his fist, because the position of his wrist is complete. His form is terrible, so he's not gonna make it, because this arm is not designed to do this. It's designed to have it close to him. So they were trying to get something here. It's not working out. It's not working out for me. Maybe if I have it in hand, I can make it a better. Maybe in hand doesn't look like better in this picture, but in this picture, it's really not working out. I mean, it works, but it's just not perfect. But anyways, here you guys see he's trying to punch Iron Man in the face like he did on the trailer, looking pretty awesome and very menacing. And now we have a high comparison, and this dude is tall. And just by watching this figure, this picture here, I was like, this figure is tall. This figure is almost as tall as the Hulk. And in fact, he is. I did a little bit of research, which I'm going to show you in a minute now, but he is almost as tall as the Hulk, so he's really tall. He's taller than his older Guardians of the Galaxy version, so yeah, this guy is pretty tall. So bear that in mind if you're trying to get one of these and you want to put it on one of those pesky little Dettolfs. He might be stretching the top of the Dettolf with his bald head. So yeah, he's pretty tall. And when it comes to articulation, you can see here they use the same similar mold as the Hulk. One of those flabby hands that when you twist them on the inside, they're not completely solid. They're kind of hollow, so that you can bend them. I don't really mind those arms. I think they work for the Hulk. When I first got the Hulk, he was kind of like empty, like you can squish him here and there, and I thought that was really weird. But at the same time, when you're not touching him, aesthetically he looks very pleasing, so I'm fine with that. This here looks very solid. It looks like a solid piece. It doesn't look like fabric at all. So this, and if it is, there's something behind it that is holding it in place. This doesn't look like it get wrinkle or whatever. But on the legs, you can see you have a decent amount of flex here. Also at the ankles. Hopefully it's better than the other one that he had, because you can not even pose him on the throne that he came with his feet flat on the throne. What the hell, Hot Toys? What have you? What do? You didn't think this through? You didn't think that you're gonna sit? You give me a throne, you seat that guy on the throne, and he cannot rest his feet flat on the throne. That's how bad the articulation was for that guy. And hopefully they have learned their lesson, and this guy can have a better articulation. He's a warrior now. I mean, he was just on a throne on that figure, figure, but this figure he's fighting. He's getting his hands dirty. So you're gonna see him on the movie getting dirty and doing some fighting. So he better have some action moves that you can get out of this newly redesigned body that Hot Toys have done for us. Everybody that they do is newly designed, and they use the same body. I don't know what the hell, but anyways. So he looks fantastic on this pose. I might be going for this pose, and the face, like that head sculpt, is just blowing me away. How good it looks, and yeah. Over here you have a better image of the articulated fingers. It's kind of like the Iron Man fingers, and it looks really nice. Hopefully he has a wrist articulation here. I think it's gonna be the case. I would have liked to see that for this wrist. If you would have had like on this wrist here, wrist articulation, at least like back and forth, that other picture that he's trying to punch Captain America, that would have come out better, because you would have been able to straighten up the wrist and make it look more like a punch, and not like that he's you know, pulling his fist or whatever. But yeah, this figure has me dreaming awake. It's just incredible. So yeah, this is everything that comes in the box. So this was another huge surprise that I've been saving for this portion of the video, and it's including a second portrait. How amazing is that? And he looks like he's going to be like very, you know, gritted teeth, and he's gonna be like very menacing face, and I cannot wait to see that one. I was already happy with this one. I was already gonna buy the figure with this one. This is just the cherry on the top. I cannot wait to see the reveal for that face, but I don't really care, to be honest. It could suck for all I care. This is the face that I really like, and if this one is good, hey, I might as well go with that one as well, because it might be really good coming from this. I am sure it's gonna be really good. You're gonna have the articulated gauntlet. You're gonna have 3 arms. He comes with feet apparently, and this is the arm that I was talking to you guys about. It comes like that. You can just swap the regular arm with this arm, and it's gonna have this fist. You can see here why it was not working when you're trying to make a punch with that, because you need this straining it out. That's what I was just talking about. You need to strain this out, so if you want to try to make it look like a punch, but it just doesn't work out. Apparently, maybe you can work it with this, like you could close all these fingers. It will never be a perfect fist like this one is, but you can make it look like a fist. You know, Iron Man, then they have that, and you can make it look pretty close to a fist. So I believe that one's gonna be a better option if you want to go for that, punching Captain America or Tony in the face, or somebody else. So for a figure this size, this is very uncommon, and they have included a backdrop and a diamond stand with waist grabber. Wow, this is very unusual for a figure of this size. Like Hulks, they never come with any of this, but hey, it's very welcome. And on top of that, it comes with the base itself. It has interchangeable plates that you can swap for, I guess, the planet that he's punching Tony Stark in the face, and whatever the Avengers logo. I can barely see what's in there, but it looks like the Avengers logo with the Infinity War, something like that. So yeah, I am super excited about this figure. And now we come to the painful part, the part that nobody likes, but we have to talk about it. And it's the price. How much is this guy going for, and is he worth that price? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take you guys into a history of Hot Toys prices. So this is what he's going for. $376. Wow. Staggering amount of money, no doubt. But I want to compare this guy to the Hulk, because they are very comparable in size. This guy is 16.33 inches tall, and the very first Hulk ever released, and every other Hulk after that one, is 16.5. So the Hulk is just slightly taller, but they're very close in height. So this was the very first Hulk ever released. It was going for $300, but he came with 2 hands, and that's about it. The Hulk and 2 hands. So $300 for that. Bear in mind, this was in 2012, so we're talking about a 6-year-old figure. All right, going for $300 at that time, and he came with 2 hands, and that's about it, and the figure itself. So Putting that behind, we moved to the Age of Ultron, which it had a $25 decrease in price, and now we have two more hands. How about that? $25 less, two more hands. I think that's pretty neat. Actually, it doesn't. They're tricking us here. It comes with two hands because the other two hands, they were already on him. So it comes with the exact same thing. They were using the exact same body. The only thing they did was to swap the face. They have a new face sculpt here and the shorts, and that was about it. That's the new Hulk. Here you go with a new face, new shorts, and that's about it. It would include the same, but they were so kind to drop $25, and that's not bad. It's good if you like this Hulk. This is the Hulk I have, and it's really nice. It's a pretty standard Hulk. So, and as you can see here, is the same height. Now they were including 53 instead of just 16.5. Now, moving on to the deluxe, and this is yeah, you already talked about that. So moving on to the deluxe Hulk. As you can see here, we are already talking about the same price here. Almost. Come on. $1? $1 difference? $2? That's what we're talking about here. $1. It's $0.99. Just $1. Alright. $1 difference between this Hulk and Thanos. So let's talk about this. Okay. We're talking about 2015, 3 years ago. And this Hulk came with the exact same body that he had in the very first Hulk in 2012 for the original Avengers. But this is the deluxe edition, so they included a secondary health code, which is the exact same health code on the first Hulk. What? The exact same health. Okay. But this is completely new, and it's this torso here, which is huge, it's humongous, and it's a completely new mold, and they did this out of scratch. If you were interested in this, and yeah, if you wanted this Hulk with this torso, he looks pretty nice. He doesn't have like this seams that you can see here, and the wrist as well, and this is a pose that you would hardly be able to achieve the regular body, and it's looking very muscular and all that. It's pretty neat, but it beats a little bit the purpose of having an action figure, but at the same time, you had the other one. It just didn't include with this one. It came with the regular one and that one. So that's pretty nice. But at the same time, I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you're following me here, but this guy was $374. This exact same price, $1 difference with this guy release on 2018. So let's go through here. Two heads. Arms, it has 4 arms, and this one has 3 for the right hand, and it has 2 for the left hand with LEDs. And this has on a completely, these are hands, right? And this is a completely new arm, and the same with this one. So that, I would say that, I don't know, maybe that compensates for the torso. It doesn't compensate for the torso. Okay, it has LEDs on both. Alright, it doesn't compensate. I'm gonna throw in a backdrop and stand and replaceable. I think it's pretty close. And it's Thanos, come on. And it's years later. It's 2018. It's the Avengers. They've been raising the price for all of this. So yeah, the other Hulk I wanted to talk about, it was this guy, which goes for $355, and this guy is $20 more. So you get a lot more with this guy. And by a lot more, I mean you get a helmet, you can replace it. You have 2 faces as well, and you have a bunch of arms, and you have the two weapons. But it's very comparable to this guy. So I'm here to tell you guys that yes, I believe this price. I don't think it's cheap. I don't think it's fair. But I think this price goes with everything Hot Toys has been doing so far. And we're talking about, for example, in this case, this figure came out on 2015, 3 years ago, and the price have been increasing for everything. It has been increasing, not just hot toys, not just toys, everything. The price, the products that you buy on the market, like milk and stuff like that, the prices have increased 3 years. So it's only likely that, you know, toys as well, they're gonna be increasing the prices. So yeah, guys, I wish it was cheaper, but this is the price they're going for, and I believe this is very, you know, impaired what they have been doing for years now. And for 2018, for the Avengers, for the ridiculous price the Iron Man came out, I think this price is, it's just what I was expecting. I was expecting about this. So needless to say, I'm extremely happy, extremely excited for this figure. I will be getting this figure. I'm on my way to a traffic light now to start begging for money. I have a year to put together $376 and whatever the hell Sideshow decides to show me, to charge me for shipping. And yeah, guys, just put it, your comments below. What do you think? Is it too pricey? Do you think that my comparison with the Hulk figure is crazy? Do you think it's fair? I don't know. Were you expecting less? I think if you were expecting less, it's a little bit unrealistic due to the, you know, whatever, you know, the comparison that we just did. But hey, just let me know in the comments below. I really want to hear your thoughts. Are you excited for this figure? I want to put that out, he's showing his full armor on this movie, and it's probably when he's getting Gamora and all that. So he probably is gonna have his full armor on the next movie. There's nothing telling me that, but it's just in my head. I believe this is gonna have a different look on the next movie. So if this look is not for you, maybe you want to wait until the next movie, which is coming out next year, and maybe he has a different look on that movie, which I'm kind of hoping, and I'm kind of have a feeling that he's going to have a completely new look on that movie. But hey, that's up to you if you wanna run the risk. I really like this look, and if for the next movie or for this one, if Hot Toys goes crazy and he's like, hey, I'm gonna give you guys the armor for the 2-minute scene that he has with Gamora. You see the armor is cool. I'm gonna give you guys that, and I'm gonna release it for this movie, and not gonna wait for the next one. But I don't think that's gonna be the case. Probably the next one. So it's completely up to you guys. I will be getting this guy. I really like this new look. I didn't like it at first because, you know, I'm so used to the comics, he being with his full armor and his helmet and all that. But I've seen it so much now that it has grown on me. So I've been talking for too long already. I will see you guys in the comments. Put it all down there. I really want to hear from you guys. You know, I will get back to you as soon as I can. And try not to be a stranger on this channel. Be around.